She admired me. The echo inside her. It's too loud to let go. Go, 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 go.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, there's a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished down the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be let out great by their rookie quarterback.
It's always so hard as a player, Mike. You leave a game, you have a big performance, you feel like you really did your job, but it comes in a losing effort. And while you're proud of that effort, there's this sour taste in your mouth going into practice the next week, knowing that it wasn't good enough. That's what he's facing here today. He had a great game last week in a loss. Can he find a way to lead his team and have an equally good game, continue to play at that high level that we've seen him play at, but this time do it in a victory? That's what they're focusing on. That's been the emphasis all week long. We're going to get a shot to see how it plays out here today.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here comes the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, how many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era? Only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. It's Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The Chargers offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Warren. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing.
And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Warren.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And that is incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. That's taken in. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, it's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense their way out once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, it's Herbert. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Around with Dobbins. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here with 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And knock him down up beyond the 30.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Warren. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what would be difficult seem a lot easier.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Giants.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down. Back to the air one more time. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Giants. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10 as they come up with 1st and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll give it to Dobbins. They'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. Now Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 3. Now it's Dobbins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but Give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for 1. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Whoa. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Dobbins. Whoa! And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot, buy some extra time for your offensive line, and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Here's their punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. Whoa! And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Cardinals who get the road victory. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On the ground, here's Dobbins. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now Dowdle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
They need to block the ball. Offense.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. That's to the sideline, taken in by Johnson.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. That is caught. It's Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
On the ground, this is Warren. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. Back to the air once more on second down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They run with Warren. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he's not going to make it into the end zone. However, there is a flag down. So let's see what that's all about. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now this team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7. Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert to throw. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Herbert again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's caught left side by Cooper. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Herbert to the air again. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A run with Dobbins. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On play action, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. 1st down, Rams.
Here's a run with their tight end. Yards are hard to come by there. Work it down to the 37-yard line.
2 yards on a pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.